Everything that you've been taught about business strategy, it's a lie. The winners in AI, they're doing the exact opposite of it. No focus, no target market, but somehow it's working. I'm calling it the 2-wallet strategy, and it relies on 2 models and 3 levers. Model 1, build a viral consumer product that teaches the model as a loss leader. Model 2, sell the enterprise capability, print money, lock you into margin. The trick then becomes managing these 3 levers: reach, unit cost, distribution. OpenAI basically wrote this playbook. Companies like Elevenlabs, Synthesia, Runway, they're all speed running it. I'm Blake, and I've spent the last 10 years in tech advising companies on their data and AI strategy. I'm here to break down for you the most interesting moves that all the players in AI are making. The products, the moats, the distribution tactics, everything is curated so that you can stay informed. By the end of this video, you're going to be able to score any AI company in 15 seconds, predict who's going to win their market. Here's what you're going to get from this breakdown: the exact playbook that all the players in AI are employing, why no one is purely B2C and B2B in AI, why you're so important to these AI companies, and of course, exactly how to spot that AI winner. To do it well, a company is going to need to execute flawlessly across those 3 domains. Step 1, get as much reach as possible in the consumer world. Ship that magical, unrivaled experience across the generative domain. That means voice, that means text, video, image, whatever. You're going to need to generate a crazy amount of PR and hype. Then you're going to need to ship like crazy. Whatever needs to be done to get as many people as possible to use the platform. Use that momentum, build trust, habit, familiarity in that low-stakes environment. Create a crowdsourced feedback loop that improves the product. Deliver a bug-free enterprise-grade offering, and of course then raise money. Once that's in motion, lock into step 2, scaled pricing discounts on compute. That means you can further increase your margins, you can create an enterprise go-to-market motion with pricing flexibility, and of course, raise more money. Once that step is complete, you move on to step 3, improving distribution and an ecosystem lock-in. And once you do that, you can increase the product usefulness. You can increase the switching cost. You can scale usage across domains and all the use cases you need. And then you guessed it, raise more money. Once you've done that, it's about repeating the process over and over and over again. See, OpenAI was the first mover in the space. They basically created that playbook. But how? Well, picture this. It's late 2022. Everyone's waiting for another mediocre Apple iPhone update. And boom, ChatGPT launches. It rockets to 100 million users within weeks. That is insane reach. Then they got to work to improve the product. They did so by making you the product. See, their models, they learned from feedback. The public chatbot, it collected thumbs up, thumbs down, the edits, the edge cases, all day, every day. It showed the model what good looks like and what breaks the model. Every time that you called ChatGPT stupid, that's a sign. Now, if you get the collective power of the whole internet together, all the weird bugs, they're gonna be found in hours. You fix them, and then the enterprise gets that safer, calmer version. It kind of makes sense now why they bought Statsig, that modern product development platform. It's genius. Then, OpenAI, they shipped the API, and they shipped ChatGPT Enterprise. Suddenly they became that B2B company. Now, this didn't look exciting to everyday users. SSO, SLAs, what a snorefest. But what we missed is that the enterprise demo led to an absolutely insane amount of demand from the enterprise. Why? People tried ChatGPT from home. They did things like they trauma dumped. They created Ghibli characters. They made AI girlfriends. After they were done with all the fun, when they took it to work. So when the boards, the IT departments all decided on their AI pilot projects and got to evaluating the vendors, they weren't hearing some cold pitch. They'd already heard about AI and they'd already used it a lot. In fact, their inbound request was so heavy that they actually had to build an AI to triage the leads. Yep, an AI to actually sell AI. But there was one more hurdle. See, they were unproven in the enterprise, but they actually thought of that too. Most of their early customers didn't arrive from door-to-door selling. They flowed through the Microsoft Azure channel. Roughly 4 out of every 5 ChatGPT enterprise customers came in that way. Familiar seller, faster paperwork, and that money, that brought usage and money in the door. That money let them pre-buy chips, run the GPUs hot. Now, at the tiny volume, the serving probably cost about $30 per million tokens. At extreme volume, with all that long-term capacity locked in, it landed at nearly $5. That's about an 80% reduction in cost to serve. Then they locked in distribution. Sora, Voice Mode, Atlas, Sky, Apps SDK, workflows, bringing in Johnny Ive to create a device. They were trying to be useful to everyone by partnering with everyone. So if you link 1, 2, and 3 together, you get this flywheel. Consumers try the product, the feedback that they give improves the quality, different companies adopt it then, revenue funds the compute, the costs drop, they increase their territory and ecosystem, then repeat. Ship fast, reduce costs, improve the ecosystem, repeat. That's the whole point of the 2-wallet strategy. OpenAI is literally the poster chart. So it's worth asking, can you compete as a B2B only? Well, the answer is yes, but it's harder. One example is Cohere. They specialize in large language models for AI products in regulated industry. Right now, they're generating about $100 million in annual revenue, and they have strong margins from their private deployments. It's because of their tight privacy, their on-premise white glove enterprise support, they're able to do so. The path they chose trades the speed and mindshare for control and depth. But the catch is that they get fewer organic leads. They have slower sales cycles and they get less public feedback. See, you've got to be exceptional at the hard, boring stuff in the niche. or the bigger brands like OpenAI are going to outmuscle you. So it's worth asking the question again as well, can you compete in B2C? And the answer is also yes. Midjourney shows this. They have about $500 million in revenue. They have a tiny team, no API, no enterprise push. It works because all the prosumers love the art. And let's face it, the art is stunning. Seriously, you should actually go try it. But there's a ceiling. With no big contracts, no platform lock-in, they have limited leverage on chip deals. So once the rivals get good enough, businesses are going to choose the tools with the APIs, the SLAs, the procurement boxes already ticked. They've won the battle for consumer mindshare, but I guarantee you it's going to be even harder for them to win the war. Now, there's a tricky conundrum here. If a consumer app does everything, why would ever anyone build on your API? Or if you ship an API, how do you learn what people actually want? That's why I think that companies that do both B2C and B2B have the highest chance of winning. It's really a gamble to focus on only one side. I think that Cohere and Midjourney, they're outliers, but let's see what happens in a year. So who else has run the two-wallet strategy? If you're still not convinced yet as to why, let's go with my favorite OpenAI company in AI, Elevenlabs, the most realistic voice AI platform. They began with ultra-realistic AI voice-to-speech technology. Today, they do AI audio across sound effects, speech, and music. They basically turn work into products that people use every day. They started with the creators. They hit 1 million users in 5 months. They got domain 1, reach, tick, voiceovers everywhere. That visibility, it pulled in developers. Developers pulled in the companies. They now offer teams the ability to deploy voice agents that listen, talk, act, localize content at scale, tell stories, and of course improve accessibility for everyone. They do offer all the unsexy stuff too. They have the enterprise offerings, zero retention modes, HIPAA compliance, private deployment options. By default, all the enterprise data stays out of the training. Then of course, the scale kicked in. As their usage exploded, they cut their generation costs about 50%, and then they passed on the savings down to the consumer. So they got domain 2 under wraps, margins. At the same time, while they were getting the margin under wrap, they learned from the consumer side where the users opted in. So they were able to improve the product weekly without touching the enterprise private calls. See, that's how you turn a viral tool into an enterprise platform without losing money on every clip of the ticket. They're now on the cusp of step 3, the distribution. It's going to be really interesting to see how they expand their ecosystem across their whole agent experience. They're already working with many established players in the contact center and voice space, but it's early. Realistically, I'm bullish. I think that every player in AI is going to adopt that playbook. If they're B2C, they're going to add a business plan. If they're B2B, they're going to launch a small consumer app and learn faster by building a brand. The gravity is going to pull them in both ways. So translation, there's going to be no B2C and B2B AI company. I think Midjourney is going to get there. I think Cohere is going to get there. AI moves too quickly to not actually move that fast. So how do you actually spot that AI winner? Well, you need to find out the following. 1, where does the reach come from? 2, do they have solid unit cost baselines? Are they building in distribution? If one company can answer all 3 of those, you've probably found your compounder. I call it the 2-wallet strategy, and hopefully this was useful. I'm Blake, thanks for watching.